Okay, cool. So if leaks are true, OpenAI DevDay could be the biggest AI event of 2023. And thanks to Rowan Chang for doing his research on this. He wrote an amazing thread, and I just kind of want to tell you what's going on. But because they released Gizmo V8, which is the new ChatGPT prototype, and it's going to be a brand new look, and it has a ton of features. So Araka's AI on Twitter kind of leaked the features, and it starts with number one, Sandbox, which provides an environment to import, test, and modify existing chatbots. Number two, Custom Actions, where you could define additional functionality for your chatbot using OpenAI specifications. So all these other chatbot companies that try to make a wrapper and just be a company where you can pay to use a chatbot, well, now those aren't really going to exist, and you're going to see a trend here with that as I keep going. So knowledge files, you could attach additional files that your chatbot can reference. So again, other apps that are like, oh, PDF reader AI, those are all going to be gone as well. Tools provide basic tools for web browsing, image creation, etc. So other apps that would turn your image into headshots or turn you into a cartoon. I know there was like a big app that made like $10 million doing that. Those are going to be gone. So yeah, you could see a trend of like people, they like to call it productized API, where they were just turning OpenAI or ChatGPT into something more convenient. Yeah, the new Gizmo V8 is pretty much going to make it super easy for anyone to create anything that they want, especially, I'll talk about it later, but when AI agents start building it for you. So sharing, you're going to have the capability of sharing and managing chatbot sharing, and then marketplaces, so people can actually sell what they're creating and give it to you. There's also Magic Creator, where you will have a GPT builder, which allows anyone to customize and share their own AI assistants and create new GPTs. You can customize your GPT AI assistant by adding a name, description, custom instructions, conversation starters, etc. And number three, I think, is the biggest leak for these other wrappers, and that's you're going to be able to connect apps inside of GPT-4. So you're going to have Google Drive, Microsoft 365, and pretty much eventually all apps are going to be connectable, kind of like Zapier. And this is going to hurt all these little apps that turn that into a product where they connected Zapier to connect other apps and then make a platform that does things for you. And we're just seeing a trend where a lot of the sentiment right now is like anyone who created these productized APIs or convenience or wrapper apps are not going to be in business anymore. So at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about what we can do and what kind of apps will still exist. So I actually asked ChatGPT about this concern so I could give some ideas. And it said, with OpenAI adding more API features and integration capabilities into their AI models like GPT, the development of wrapper apps may indeed become more accessible. However, not all types of apps are equally vulnerable to this innovation. So gave a list of types of apps that may be relatively safe. So something that's super niche, because it all comes down to your knowledge. If you're in a niche and you know a problem that a lot of people don't know, then you want to be the person that creates that app. And then it goes complex workflows. Again, that's kind of like having a lot of knowledge and then making a complex workflow. Industry specific, again, knowledge. Proprietary data and algorithms, again, knowledge. Integration and ecosystem, tightly integrated into larger ecosystems. This is more like partnerships. Like if you can secure a partnership and make an app, then other people can't really compete with you because they don't have that partnership or that proprietary integration into a bigger ecosystem. Customer relations, also similar to partnerships, people you know, who you know, and continuous innovation. So this last one is very important because a lot of people are using agents, AI agents like ChatDev or AutoGen. And I think this is crucial because your software is going to be self-improving. And if you have multiple AIs working as a team 24/7 around the clock, improving your own software, and whoever has the better AI teams is going to stay ahead of the other people. So if your competition doesn't even have an AI team and it's not running 24/7, the day that they implement it, you're always going to be that many days ahead when you implemented it. Let's say if they were the same computational power. But if yours is even better, or if you're always going to be continuously innovating and improving and always learning and staying ahead of the curve, you're always going to be ahead. So it definitely makes the race a little bit more crazier, but it's just going to depend on pretty much you as the founder, and it's definitely going to be a lot more CEO work. But the key that I'm seeing is tomorrow at DevDay. Actually, let me open it up. DevDay. Tomorrow, November 6th. Registration is closed, but you can watch it online. I think the best advice I could give to anyone is to be ahead of the curve. Start using this tomorrow. Start using this as soon as possible and become an expert at it, and become an expert at prompt engineering and using the latest AIs, and be ahead of the curve. Which, if you want, sign up to my newsletter. Link is in the bio. I like to always help people stay ahead of the curve. But yeah, that's it. I'm really excited for tomorrow, and let's see what happens. I'll make another video. Thank you.